Hey there, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the bicycle crunch. This is an incredible exercise for your core. Highly recommend this exercise. At the end of the video, we're going to be talking about some of the common mistakes with demonstrations, so make sure to stick around for that. But basically what the first thing you want to do is make sure you get a mat. Make sure that you're comfortable on that mat and that it's not going to be like moving around a lot. Then the next thing you want to do is make sure that you're on your back. Keep your fingertips behind your ears. Do not grab the back of your neck. He's going to put a lot of stress on your neck. And then you want to make sure that you're fully rotating and extending that knee as low as possible before you touch the ground. Also, make sure to breathe out every single time that your elbow touches your knee. But before we continue with more tips, here's a word from today's video sponsor.
I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there are a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
The key thing here is to not do it fast. I know you've probably seen a bunch of people do this exercise and it goes like, I might see going like several repetitions per second, it seems. But you want to do it slow because you want to be able to control the breathing, and you can't breathe that fast. You're going to hyperventilate and get lightheaded. So make sure you do it fairly slow. This is a perfect tempo in my opinion, maybe even a little bit slower, only because as you're rotating for every touch of the elbow and knee, you want to make sure you're breathing out. And then in between the repetitions or in between the knee touches, you want to make sure that you're breathing in. And the reason you want to let out all the air is because that will give you a way better contraction in your core. You can even try this right now. Just hold your breath and then try to fill your stomach up with air, obviously, and then hold your breath and then tighten your core. Okay, that's good contraction. Now breathe out all the air you can possibly breathe out and then contract your core. And if you did that, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So imagine doing that with an actual ab exercise. So just make sure you practice that habit of doing it slow and controlled. Also make sure that you're rotating the torso, like bring your shoulders and scapula off the ground when you're doing this. Don't just like bring your knees in towards your elbows. That makes it way too easy and also less effective. And the reason this exercise is incredible is because it's like you're doing a lower ab exercise. It's like you're doing a crunching exercise, which is an upper ab exercise, and then you're also doing a rotational exercise. You're literally doing every aspect of your core here. Now, you can't like completely isolate upper, lower, mid, oblique, all that stuff. You can't isolate those areas, but you can definitely make it so that you emphasize them a little bit more than the other aspects of your core or the other portions of your core. So just make sure you keep that in mind when you're doing this exercise. Do it nice and controlled. So here's some mistakes that we want to make sure we avoid. Yanking on the back of the neck in order to bring our torso up. You don't want to do that. You also want to make sure that you're fully extending your legs. Don't kick like this. Kick all the way out. Also make sure to actually use your legs. That's what makes this exercise effective. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you actually bring your torso off of the mat.